Hi everyone, Julia here, recording this December 28th, 2022. Here we are, almost at the end of another year. And what a ride 2022 has been. These trees are making interesting noises here. All these young eucalyptus smell so good. But yeah, I wanted to talk about fence sitting. Those of you who are sitting on the fence with regards to healing yourself emotionally, whatever you want to call it, doing your shadow work, getting in there and finding the reasons why you have behaviors that you don't like about yourself, like addiction. And this is often the time when people want to have resolutions and resolve issues in their life. And here's the way to do it. You have emotional healing playlist on this channel. You have the Loth Workshops playlist, which is four videos that go into the Loth 4 processes, and you just follow along with it, and you add on to your own unique twist and volume to what you need to work on, and you get your frequency adjusted to optimal resonance, and then you don't have the same issues that you did before because you've learned how to accept yourself and love yourself, and not in the narcissistic kind of way, but basically, you accept yourself and all you've been through and all your so-called faults, because everything is just lessons here. Everything is lessons and development of your immortal personality, of your soul, whatever you like to call it, your true essence. That we all know. If you're listening to me, you know most likely that you are not the avatar that you're in, the person you see when you look in the mirror. That's just what is housing your immortal personality. And like Soul and I were saying the other day, everyone gets out alive. It's just a matter of the state you're in when you transcend to the next experience. And if you leave this life sim, this life, whatever you want to call it, in a fearful resonance, or a resonance of fear and lack, like they're trying to instill in all of us, then that's how you'll come back in the next opportunity for growth and adventure, and coming to the knowledge of your true abilities. And that's what's going on in today's world. We're all learning how we create our own reality and how we're in control more than we think with our intentions, our thoughts, our worries, our hopes, our dreams. Battery's too low to use flash. Okay, well, we don't need flash. Hopefully this will still work. But yeah, all of our thoughts become manifest ultimately, and things are amping up with respect to that. And I'm sure when we get into our next life sim, wherever that might be, inside this reality, big reality bubble that we're all in, the collective reality bubble, or maybe in a different one. But our resonance is what we hold and what we bring with us. So that's so important. That's why it's so important to do this shadow work and to adjust our resonance. And it's so sad to see so many people depressed. You know, this time of year, people get more depressed, and you know, they go into self-destructive behavior like drinking and just all these things to escape. And there's nothing to escape here. You should want to delve in more to the awesomeness of this realm, not escape it. Man, they have us so brainwashed and so programmed that we totally have the script flipped as to what's going on here. You know, I've said before, we are the cause, not the effect. So you have to own that, and you have to do the work to get your resonance up to par, so you'll manifest a content life. And as Cheryl was saying, if we seek pleasure, if we seek happiness, we never find it. It's the same kind of thing where people who are always praying for money, and since they're always praying for it, they're illustrating a resonance of lack, and so that's what gets fed back to them, more lack. And that whole feedback loop works with all different scenarios. So if we don't get our resonance vibing, we're at optimal frequency, then we're missing out on having an amazing, awesome adventure in this lifetime, in this reality stream. And if we just seek the pleasures, we never get those. And if we seek the virtues and personal growth and trying to develop ourselves, that gives us true happiness and true pleasure. So, and the Pursuit of Happiness slogan from the U.S. Declaration of Independence, and we all familiar with pursuit of happiness. It's everyone's right, pursuit of happiness. But the pursuit of happiness leads to misery. You don't pursue happiness. Happiness is who you are when you're resonating at the proper frequency. Contentment, love, when you start becoming love and seeing all these people that seem mean, or some of them even evil, through the eyes of empathy and compassion. But of course, you know, you do call a spade, and you use discernment, and you know, there's issues about mingling with those types of people, but you can still look at them and observe them and understand that the reason they're the way they are is because their frequency is all out of whack. And as Tesla and many others have pointed out, it's all about frequency and vibration and energy. And all those are related, and that's who we are ultimately. And that's why some people can't even comprehend certain things that you might, or even see certain things that you see. You know, so many people still believe the FDA in the pharmaceutical industry, in spite of all that's been brought out. And again, that's a resonance thing. So man, the more you work on your resonance by doing your shadow work and your fear work, and of course I said probably already in this video, there's an emotional healing playlist on this channel. And I'll also put a link to Cheryl Bailey's channel, because she has some great stuff about losing fear. And all of this changes your resonance, so you can vibrate right out of here, in a sense. Not that you want to leave, but you'll vibrate into the place you want to be for the rest of this fun time here, and in your next adventure, wherever that may be. And we see those people that come in with these easy, perfect lives, and they're just so beautiful, nice, calm, pure, patient, virtuous people. Well, that's probably because they did their shadow work in their last life. All right, everyone, thanks for listening. I hope you have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. Remember to always focus on what you want, help others if you can, and I'll talk to you next time. Ciao, ciao.